Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back once again to my channel, The Great Check. And once again, this is Jerry. And today we're gonna have a new video that would probably could help us to, of course, automatically do something. Especially as we sometimes type or make or do Word documents wherein we want to replace or we want to find a certain letter words, and then we want to replace it. So like for example, in this particular document that I have made, so if you can see this part here, this is just an example, and this is my one of my summative tests for my students. And if you can see here, the letters of the choices is in a small letter, so they are small, they are small letters. So I want to change this into a bigger one, or big letter, or capital letter. If like for example, I want to change letter A, so that's it. Then number 2, of course I have to once again put letter A, change the small one to the capital one. So if I make this manually like what I'm doing now, it's really hard for me to do until I have reached the 20th question, since this is a summative test. So I have to make 20 numbers to be changed from, like for example, what I've done from letter A, small letter, to big letter or capital letter A. But this is really hard if you are in a hurry, but we can make this in a very quick and very simple way to change all these letters from small letter, as what I said, to a capital letter. So what I will do, I will have to undo first, Control Z, so that I could return back to the original letter, this, which is the letter A, small letter. So what we will do is we'll just have to make something like it's easy for us to change all of those letters in a very quick. So what we'll do is we'll have to just go to the Home tab and then try to find this part here of the Home tab. So this is the, I'm using MS365, but you still can do this in other version of Microsoft Word. So you can find this fine if you only have, if you only want to find a word or a letter, you can use find, right? And then you have this part here, navigation panel. Then you can type whatever words you want to find. But what we are going to do is we'll have to replace, not only to find a letter or a word. Example, what we are going to do is to find a letter A, to be replaced with from smaller letter A to capital letter A. So what we'll do is we'll just have to use this feature of the Microsoft Word MS365. Then Home tab, as what I said, Home tab. Then you can have this part of all these features and commands for your Word document. So we'll just use the replace command, this part here. So click this with your left mouse, and then you can find this part here. You can have the find tab just to find something. Or what we are going to do is we have to not only find something, but we'll also change that something that we have found. So since we want to change letter A, so we'll just have to type A, small letter, then replace with a bigger one. So we are only not going to change letter A, but of course with the dot character. So that means we will find a dot, small letter A dot, then we'll have the A big letter, then dot, to replace whatever your word can find a dot, it will be replaced with a capital letter dot as what you want to have it changed. So that's it. Then we will use replace. If we will use replace only, this button, so it's try to notice this part here. Okay, letter A, small letter A, then dot. If you put this one, if you click replace, all right, okay, sorry for that, we'll have to put our okay, I will return, undo all things, then I will have to put the cursor above, or the first, if we want to have this all be found, letter A, small letter A dot, and replace it with big letter A dot, then we'll have to really start from the first letter of the document. Okay, like this one. So I put the cursor here, so, and then I typed here small letter A dot, then it will be replaced. If the Word document could find letter A dot, small letter A dot, then it will be replaced with capital letter A. So the okay, we'll try. If we click this button replace, the only thing that it could do is, if the Word document or the word or the feature could find letter A dot, small letter A dot, then only that part it does one letter dot at a time. Okay, so we'll try replace. Okay, replace. We see that one. So this one here is replaced from small letter A dot to big letter A dot. So the next one that the Word finds is letter A, small letter A dot, number 2. So replace, you see that? So small letter to big letter. This part here, number 3, small letter A will be replaced with big letter A. You see? So try to look on this part here, then it will replace. See? So it will be doing, it will be done, it will be changed one letter A, one found at a time. Okay, but if we try to use replace all, then from the very beginning to the end of your documents, whatever the Word could find, it will be replaced with the whatever you want to find, and then replace with whatever you want to replace from that what is found by your Word. Okay, so we'll try. We will undo this one first so that you could see. Okay, undo. Okay, then we'll put our cursor from the very first letter of our document. Okay, so that's it. We'll try to replace. After we press the replace all, then we could find that all these letter A dot, small letter A dot will be replaced with big letter A dot. Whatever. We'll try, huh? Replace all. All done. We made 22 replacement. That is what Microsoft Word has found. Okay, 22, and then 22 found, 22 replacements. Then okay. If you see here, I will close this one here. So letter A, A. If the Word could find small letter A dot, then it will replace with letter A, big letter A dot. So if you see this one here, right? So all is replaced from number 1 to number 20. All right. Now, what you need to be aware of, because you want the word to find small letter A dot, so all the word could find, all letter A, small letter A dot, the word could find, will be replaced with big letter A dot. So if you can see this part here, it has to be letter A dot, small letter A dot, inertia. So since A dot, what you want to find is small letter A dot will be replaced with big letter A dot. So even the last word or last letter of the sentence, if it has small letter A dot, then it will be replaced with big letter A dot. So that's what you need to be aware of, because if you don't know this one, then your document will like what you can see here, so there might be a mess. So just be sure that you provided the correct letter or words, and then the word and the letter and the character, whatever you want to find, and will be replaced with something. You need to be aware of some of whatever the word could find, so that you could also check those probable words or letters that can be changed into what you want it to be changed. So okay, so here, even this one here, inertia. So since this is small letter A dot, it is changed into big letter A dot. Okay, so just do something like if you want to have that one, you can also make like inertia in my document example. So most of the times inertia is the last word and with a dot of the sentence. So what I should do is we have to check first. There might be another probable words or text or letters that have been changed. Okay, so far only inertia. Since I have an idea that only inertia, this one inertia, since this is not a dot, so it's not changed. And since only inertia, so it's easy for me to change whatever the word also could find. So what I will do, of course, you already have known that one. So what you should do is you just have to use the home tab, then use the replace feature of the home tab, replace, or you can also use Control H. Okay, Control H. If you can see this part here, this one here, so there is the IntelliSense, a small note of the button. So there's a note here, replace. You can also use Control H, search for text you'd like to change and replace it with something else. So that's what this feature is all about. So inertia, of course, replace. Inertia, inertia, that, oh sorry, big letter A. And then put this one, replace it with inertia, that one, and then replace all. What you should do, of course, you just have to put your cursor from at the beginning of or the first letter of your document, right? And then replace all, right? All done. We made 2 replacements. So close, since we only have 2 inertia, like inertia being changed, like this one here, and this one here. So Word is really honest to display how many changes have been made. So okay, so until here, so hopefully that this would help you to minimize or to be more efficient in doing your jobs, especially when you use Microsoft Word, and how to automatically do something using some of the features of Microsoft Word. So thanks for watching, and see you in the next video. May the Lord Jesus bless us all. Do not forget to like and of course subscribe, and please share this knowledge. Thanks for watching. God bless us all.